What up, guys? We're back at it with some Fable the Lost Chapters, and this, of course, is my retrospective playthrough where we just kind of play the game and see how it holds up in the year 2022. In the last video, I don't really remember what we were doing. Probably did like a quest or something. No quest cards available, huh? Yeah, somehow it's like literally already time for Witchwood. Yeah, that's the other thing about the first Fable is that I feel like it is actually like a really fucking short game. Like somehow I usually find a way to like stretch it out pretty far, but like if you're like really focused on the main quest and you're just getting it over with, like this is a really like short and quick fucking game. Like you really do just smash fucking through it. Like, you're just playing the game, like all of a sudden you're like in Witchwood, and then boom, all of a sudden you're at the arena, and like whoa, all of a sudden you're in the prison, and oh, you're fucking fighting Jack of Blades now. What the fuck? Like it's like once you're at this point, like you're basically fighting Jack of Blades. Like I mean, like more or less, but like you know what I mean. So hold up, we got this. Garbage, what the fuck? I kind of feel like it's literally faster just to swing your sword. Like the multi-attack thing is like nice and all, but like with the timing of like having to cast it every time, it's like I'm like pretty fucking sure that just swinging your sword normally is technically faster. I think that if like maybe the thing you're wanting to hit could possibly die if you use the multi-attack instead of a single attack, then it's probably worth it, but I don't know, for enemies like this where they've got like a fuck ton of health, I kind of feel like you should just keep swinging your sword. Because your normal sword swing actually does more damage. I was doing like 195 with just the sword swing. But if I do a multi-attack, it does like 145 or some shit, so. And then yeah, there's the fact that you have to like cast it and then do this, and then cast it and then do this, and then cast it and then do this, as opposed to just sitting there like, what, you know what I mean? So I have like no clue what the fuck I did, but I just like, my neck is absolutely fuckaroonied, bro. Like 3 nights ago, I don't even know when at this point. It was like at least 2 or 3 nights ago, though. I like slept on the fucker wrong like you do sometimes, and the shit was stiff, and then I did it again the next night, and the next night. I'm like, holy fuck, like it's just like every night it gets like worse somehow. Oh shit, I fucked up already. Like the best joke in gaming history. It's that part at the end where he whispers shit that gets me. This is annoying. I accidentally hit the fucking stone. Now I gotta hit the rest. Like fuck off or something, bro. These guys have so much health. They're normal Balverines, and I have a master greatsword. Yeah, like literally everything's fucking painful right now. It sucks. I can't even hit the fucking bong right now because like bending over to fucking hit the bong is painful. What the fuck do I even do with my life right now?
That's just grand.
We got experience-wise. I don't think we really did too much, but the real question is, are we just doing it live on the White Balverine right now? Like, honestly. Now that I think about it, did the other games even have White Balverines, or were they just Balverines? I kind of feel like they were just Balverines. That's the other thing about Fable, the first Fable. I feel like Balverines in the first Fable had a bit more of like a mythical feel to them, if that makes sense. Like in Fable 3 at least, they sort of just felt like another enemy that was just kind of there. In this game though, it's like there's this whole like Witchwood place, and like they have this mythical beast there, right? Oh, I guess you do run into the Balverines before Witchwood, but then you have like the White Balverine, and it's like, I mean, I guess you did have the Balverine quest in Fable 3 where it's like, oh, there's the dude that's like technically like a fucking Balverine or whatever. I don't remember quite how that worked out.
Hey, will you help me beat up?
Bitch, fuck you. No, I still don't understand how I get evil points for that. And that's the other thing too, like, where the fuck did Witchwood go in the other games? I almost want to say it was like DLC or something actually, but that's also kind of like fucking horseshit. Like, so you sold us an incomplete fucking game, right? Like, why is like a literal place that was in the original game DLC in the successive games. Like, how the fuck does that make sense? Like, imagine if they released, like, Skyrim Special Edition, right? But, like, you only get to do Riverwood, and the rest of the game is DLC. It's like, okay, so that's an incomplete game. Like, I don't know if you're aware, but that's called an incomplete game. But it's like, if it's DLC, I kind of don't really, like, count it as actually being part of the game. I count it as being, like, basically a mod. Like, honestly, like, the thing you have to understand about DLC is that it's literally a mod. Like, if the game isn't a game without the DLC isn't DLC, it's, like, a scam. Like, I don't think I could sit here and actually say, like, oh, no, Fable 2 had Witchwood and not Whole Glade. I don't think I could really, like, sit here and honestly say that when, like, you literally had to pay for it and download it and install it. It wasn't just like, oh, I put Fable into the Xbox, let's go to Not Whole Glade. Like, that's how it should be. Like, notice how in the original Fable and in Fable the Lost Chapters, it was not DLC to go to one of the main places in the entire fucking world of Albion, right? Like, this is a pretty major place in Albion. I mean, it literally holds the fucking arena. Like, it must be a pretty important place if it's important enough to hold, like, the arena of arenas, right? At least with places like Oakvale or whatever, it's like, okay, you could almost argue that in, like, the 300, 400, 500 years since the first game, maybe those towns don't exist anymore. But, like, literally an entire fucking island. Like, no, you can't do that. And what pisses me off the most is that, like, they gave you a different island. They're like, so we're gonna give you this stupid fucking place called fucking Aurora. That's what it was. Yeah, Fable 3 is like, you guys can get an island called Aurora. It's a desert that nobody fucking asked for. Which, like, arguably this might be a desert, but I'm pretty sure it's just a mountain. I don't think it's actually a desert. I mean, this is supposed to be England. Like, Albion is literally just another word for England. Like, this is supposed to be, like, the United Kingdom. Like, this is supposed to be that stupid fuck island up in Europe. Like, this is definitely not Saudi Arabia. There's no fucking, you know, vast sand deserts in the United Kingdom, right? Like, that doesn't exist. So instead of giving you the thing that actually exists in Albion, they're like, we're gonna create an entire new island that nobody actually wants to fucking go to, and we're just not gonna give you Not Whole Glade. Maybe it's like DLC or something, but, like, that doesn't really fucking count, because, like, why the fuck would that count? Like, if everybody who plays the game doesn't automatically get Not Whole Glade, it's not in the game. Like, imagine if they were like, okay, here's Fable, but, like, weapons are DLC. Like, if you want to be a hero that actually uses, like, weapons, like, sorry, that's DLC. It doesn't come with the game. Like, it's along those lines of, like, fucking stupidity. Like, at least Bowerstone's in all the games, though, right? They kept Bowerstone. Of all the fucking stupid fuck places, they kept Bowerstone. Which, honestly, to me at least, is super fucking ironic, because, like, I've definitely always looked at Bowerstone as kind of, like, literally this little stupid fuck town. It's like, oh, it's, like, the first, like, town you discover. It's super small, and everything there is super, like, low quality and cheap. There's no, like, end-game equipment there. Like, everything there pretty much fucking sucks, right? Like, the houses there suck, the people there suck, the shops there fucking suck. But, yeah, somehow they were like, oh, Bowerstone is the most important city in this game. Like, I personally look at Not Whole Glade as being a more important city than Bowerstone. Like, sure, Bowerstone is, like, the, like, oh, there's the castle here, Castle Bowerstone. This city is objectively larger and objectively better, so it's kind of like, which one do I care more about? Probably the one that was, like, objectively better, right? Work if I do this. I feel like it does. Things augmented now. Let's do a hero save and hero load. Yeah, for some reason, the augment doesn't really do anything against normal Balverines, but you use it against the white Balverine, it's like, oh, you're doing 1,000 damage now. But yeah, hero saves. That's that old classic shit that I love about the original Fable. One more. So yeah, don't waste your hero saves on silver keys. Waste it on something cool like this, honestly. Actually, it does kind of look like it does more damage, if we're being completely fair. That was 249 instead of the, like, 160 or 190 it was doing before. What really sucks is that because the silver augments are on my sword and not my bow, I can't just, like, snipe the dude. But theoretically, this should still be the one-hitter. With 3 silver augments, it should absolutely be the one-hitter. Ah! Yeah, it was the one-hitter, alright. Holy shit, dude. Fuck with my combat multiplier from doing that. I love how they still spawn in after that shit, even though I've, like, killed their master. 37 combat multiplier from that. Holy fuck, dude. That's actually insane, bro. I still can't kill these guys in one hit, though. You gotta love that video game logic. These dudes have 500 health, and it still takes two hits to kill them. The white Balverine has 2,000 health, and it's the one-hitter quitter.
So, you're back. And in one piece.
Look how fucking
We heard the
pale and
howling
disgusting my
feared the
skin is.
worst, but it looks like you triumphed over the beast.
Yeah, notice here how this isn't a weapons-free zone. But also there's plenty of guards, and they're stronger, and they'll take care of you. I don't see any mass killings happening here. What's up with that? This isn't a weapons-free zone, and yet there's no trouble. Yeah, anyways, it looks like all the shops are intact. 'Cause I'm pretty sure the one up on the hill was fine too. Yeah, for some reason there's a dumb little glitch with the White Balverine quest. I guess it's technically not even a glitch. It's just kind of like the way the quest is designed. It basically chooses 1 or 2 random villagers to basically disappear, like they get killed by the White Balverine and I guess they just don't come back. So the game will randomly choose 2 NPCs that just like go away forever. But the problem with that is that it includes all of the NPCs, which means that there is a potential that your blacksmith could permanently disappear, your tattooist could permanently disappear, or even just like the general shopkeeper could permanently disappear. And it is permanent, so unlike when you go through a town and like murder everybody and their houses go for sale and shit, unlike in that scenario, it's permanent in the fact that like the shopkeepers will not come back after a certain amount of time. Not only that, but like you can't buy their shop because there's nobody to kill to make it go up for sale. So you're actually like really fucked when that happens. Not that it really matters if you can buy a shop or not, because it's not like that really affects whether or not you can use the shop, but I guess it is like technically a glitch because I don't think that was like the intended way that that was supposed to work for that quest, but nonetheless, it's pretty fucking screwy, so you're gonna have to watch out for that, sadly. Anyways, though, I think that's probably about it for this video, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. It definitely helps me out. And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to this channel if you want to check out any more of this content or any of my other gaming content for that matter. And of course, as always, for as little as 99 cents a month, you become a channel member, help support this channel monetarily, help me pay some bills around here, that sort of thing. That being said, it's been Plock the Master Gamer with some Fable the Lost Chapters, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Down.